Hello there, this is 𝑷𝒐𝒏𝒕 and this is Art of Rooms. And alright, let's continue playing some more Asphalt Legends Unite, and today we will be doing things a little bit different. We'll be playing multiplayer with this beauty on the screen, which is the KTM crossbow GTX, but today we're not gonna be trying to find out how far it takes me. No. We will be doing a Podium count. Oh yeah, this is a whole new series that I titled Podium Count, and I think you can see where this is going. Now, I'm doing this because I'm not going to be playing in the regular multiplayer MP1, also known as the World League. Instead, we're going to be playing in the Season Series, which has a different matchmaking than MP1. And that is because whatever car that you decide to bring into multiplayer, the game is going to try to match you with other cars that have a similar rank to the one that you're driving. And this has no limit, so you can bring even a car that might be, let me see, do I have something barely upgraded? Yeah, for example, I could bring my 𝒐𝒏𝒕 at a rank of 848, and it will still try to match me against players with really low ranks like this, as opposed to trying to match me with the maximum possible rank of the car at 4 stars, which is how MP1 would work. Either way, I decided to start with the KTM crossbow because this is a very peculiar car that people even made fun of me for wanting to get at some point. Because, oh my god, why do you want this car? It's such a low rank, it's so bad, it's even worse, it's even slower than the Leaf Nismo, and I'm like, I don't care, I just like how this car looks, it's super dope. But actually having a look at the stats, well yeah, it looks pretty slow, but crazy acceleration for being a Class D car of this rank. Let's remember, it's 1700. So I was like, you know what? Maybe this thing performs alright in multiplayer, and that's what we're gonna be trying to figure out right now. Now, if you like my content, please hit the like button on this video, for it helps the channel, as well as subscribing because hey, why not? Remember that I post basically daily. So alright, let's start playing a little bit here, because I'm really curious what this car can do. I've already driven it like this before. Oh, and actually this goes to slipstream, isn't it? Oh man, this might actually change things a little bit, but it's alright, we're still gonna try. I've played with this before, but I did it I think on stream or something, and it was in previous seasons. Right now, because it being slipstream means that... Oh, is it goes to slipstream or just regular slipstream? Oh, I think it's goes to slipstream, interesting. Alright, it makes it so that you will be wanting to bring more top speed oriented cars, but even then, like I said, there are not too many cars that are this lower rank, and I'm just really curious to see what this thing can do, because man, like I said earlier, I've just been so excited to play in this whole multiplayer series in MP2 because I find this incredibly fun. I've complained for a very long time that in the old multiplayer, I know that a lot of people enjoyed it, a lot of people loved it, but I just found it really annoying. For example, this car, like I said, it's a car that I really like how it looks visually speaking. I love it. But when you were to play in Class D races, you would be matched against 𝒐𝒏𝒕 and things like that, right? That this guy just keeps on trying to do floaties. Can that car even do floaties? I have no idea. Anyway, you would fight a lot of cars that are really much higher ranked than your own. Hold on, can I actually take the first place here? Maybe not. Come on, acceleration, save me! Save me! No! Oh wait, is that first? Is that first or did I get second? Oh, I got first! Let's go, baby! Yep. Did we finish almost at... Yeah, basically we finished at the same time. You know what that means? Podium count on the top left now says... Actually, it shouldn't say exclamation mark. It should say 1. Why does it say exclamation mark? There you go. Alright, don't worry, I'm new to this, alright, I'm trying to figure it out. But yeah, you can see the ranks of everything that I'm matched against are similar ranks. Yeah, I'm the highest ranked over here. But still, you saw that it was a pretty close race because, hey, this gets interesting. Alright, here we go. Race number 2, and we're in Osaka. Very twisted track, so let's see what we can do over here. And yeah, I do expect to see a lot of 𝒐𝒏𝒕s because they're exactly, well, not exactly, but very close to this rank, so that would make sense. So as I was saying, this is why I find it so fun, because I get matched against cars of similar ranks. Now, over here in Class D cars, or very low ranked cars in general, it makes sense because it's mostly gonna be Class D versus Class D. The more or the higher the rank that you play at, the more weird that the matchups get. Or they become. Because let's say that I'm driving a car that is of a rank 2500. Well, 2500 could very well be a Class D car, it could be a Class C car, it could be a B class car. Granted, at low stars or a very bad car, but that is why I think that it's interesting, because then you get to match some really interesting cars against one another. And that is why I'm super excited to play more of this. I love the fact that this multiplayer exists in Asphalt Legends Unite. Because first of all, for people that really like just driving a particular car, like, I don't know, say the Huracan or whatever it is that people really, really like. Jesus Christ, that was terrible. No! Oh man, I had to hit that car. Of course I had to. Hold on, let me write this invisible, what's it called? Slipstream. Yeah, I don't know why there's still a bug of the slipstream not being visible all the time. In fact, it's visible only rarely. But hey, the bug is there. It's fine. We have to live with it. Hold on. Let me see if I can overtake at least one of these dudes. I mean, so far I'm already in podium, but I would still love to steal another position if I could. Oh, did he just crash? No, he was lagging. Okay. You know what? That is still a podium. So that means our number increases by 1. Oh yeah, and the sound just went a little weird. It's all good. Don't worry about it. Defeated by the Nissan 370Z and the Camaro ZL50. Isn't this class C? See what I was saying? This automobile, although barely upgraded. Yeah, so, okay. Right now I'm really getting matched against considerably lower ranked cars, but still, it's fun. All right, now we're in a very top speed oriented track. And you know what? I've been so excited to talk about this multiplayer series that I haven't even paid attention to the fact that I should be using perfect nitro with this car. Because yeah, it does have a very low top speed in general, but that is because nowhere does it say that this thing has perfect nitro boost. So that helps a little bit with the speed and makes it about as fast as a 𝑷𝒐𝒏𝒕, I think. I'm not 100% sure, maybe a little slower still. But hey, should be usable. And then again, the acceleration on this thing is pretty dope. So, man, I mean, I already made a video talking about this multiplayer series precisely because, like I said, it's one that I'm so happy to be playing. And right now, obviously, I'm doing a very basic type of race with Class D cars, but like I said, there's so many things that I can bring over here because unlike in my How Far Can It Take Me series, where I basically need to make sure that I'm driving a car that it's either maxed or close to getting maxed, at least 1 star, how could I say it? If it's a 5-star car, I'll try maybe a 4-star, and once I get it to 5, I'll try it also at 5. But over here, it doesn't matter. I can bring a car that it's at 3 stars, and it will get matched against cars of a very similar rank, and that's what gets exciting about it, because the possibilities are, well, not endless, but really, really, really a lot of possibilities. The bigger your garage is, the more variety that you can bring. And let's say that I bring a car that I have only at 3 stars or at 2 stars. Later I can start up a little bit and try again and see, because it's gonna be on a higher rank, it's gonna get matched against different things. And yeah, I mean, man, that's what I'm saying. This multiplayer series is so fun. And by the way, thank you guys for giving me suggestions as to what to call this this new series. I did like the suggestion of doing the podium count, but I just synthesized, is that the word? I made the title of this series what you see now, podium count, because I think it's pretty self-explanatory, and I think it's kind of catchy, so neat. That's another first place for me, baby. Oh yeah. All right, defeated 𝑷𝒐𝒏𝒕s, Camaros, and all of that stuff. All right, lovely. I think we need to increase the counter by 1. Oh, no, the game crashed. No! That doesn't count. That doesn't affect my podium count, all right? Listen, if this is going to be happening, might as well add a crash count just to see how many times the game is going to be crashing on me. Because I need to be all tabbing out of the game here on the computer, and for some reason that makes it very unstable and it loves to crash. So there we go. But yeah, anyway, now we are in another twisted track where I think I actually might have a really good chance because, again, the acceleration on this thing is pretty dope for a Class D car of such a low rank. So lovely, lovely stuff. And it's kind of neat that I have it at gold, especially because, well, to be fair, this thing... Oh, no, 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 no. I'm fine. Everything's good. Because this is a car that doesn't require any epic, so there was that. All right, so yeah, it's a little bit slower than the 𝑷𝒐𝒏𝒕s. I think the 𝑷𝒐𝒏𝒕s goes in total, even with nitro, to what, like 282 or something? This goes 274, so it is a little bit slower, but still pretty usable, I think. Now, this car that is in first place, I believe it's Porsche Mission... Wait, no, that was the previous race where I saw the Mission R. Is that what it's called? The new Porsche that was added in this rap syndicate. I mean, that's a Class C, but still, yeah, I think that's what it was. I don't know. I may have seen it wrong, but either way, it's fine. And let me try this. Oh, I managed it. I've been trying to practice that drop a little bit more because I would normally go for the ramp for the barrel roll. Now I'm practicing that one to do the barrel roll off the other ramp, and so far it's working okay. I think I'm getting a little bit better at it. you know what? That's gonna be another podium. No, actually, look at that. I got defeated by the Volkswagen XL Sport. Whoever drove this thing? Nobody. But now you have a reason to win. You can actually even get some results from it. Look at that. All right, podium count has increased. Oh yeah, baby. Wait, have I only done 4 races? Yeah, I think so. This is the 5th race. All right, we got another twisted track, which again, kind of good. Oh, there's a mission art. There we go. That's the one that I was thinking about. But anyway, so yeah, this excites me so very much because this opens the door to making so many more videos on so many other cars. And now I can actually start taking some requests by you guys. Because, for example, I saw that there was a request earlier on for me to do a video with the Formula E, but I couldn't do it in regular multiplayer because it wasn't available in the previous MP1 series. Now over here it doesn't matter, so long as I own the car, I should be able to use it, so that's kind of cool. And I did think of making this video, starting it up with the Formula E, but I already just made earlier this week a video on the Formula E, which was the Asphalt 8 versus Asphalt Legends Unite comparison. If you haven't watched that, the link should be appearing at the top right about now. Those are other type of videos that I do from time to time. Those are not as common, but I do make videos where I don't actually speak. Those videos are more just to contemplate, you know, to look at the car, to listen to the sounds. Now, granted, that car being this guy's lagging massively, Jesus Christ. The Formula E being electric, well, it doesn't make a lot of noise, but in general, you know, I try to make sure that the engine sounds are loud and all of that stuff because, yes. So go ahead and check that video because I think it's a good one, and you get to see the same car in 2 completely different games, although from the same family, so it's kind of neat. But all right, that is going to be, you guessed it, another podium. Now, I honestly don't expect to be getting podiums this often. This just tells me that this car is actually pretty alright. Now, I'm doing specifically podium counts because counting how many times I get first is going to be very low. Podium count seems a little bit more, what would I say? A little bit more doable. Now, there's something that I do want to do regarding this. When I get into a race that has, for example, 4 people only, getting podium is going to be really easy. So for that, I will only count when I get first place. But whenever it's like, I don't know, 6 or more players, podium is more than enough. So yeah. There was a BMW i8. Whoa, the rank is considerably higher. Where was the... No, wait. Did I dream? Never mind, I'm dreaming. I keep on dreaming that I keep getting matched against those Porsche Missionars. So I do mean it when I say that you need to hit the like button, because again, helps the channel. But I also want to know if you guys are liking this idea as a concept for the series. Like I said, to me, just so interesting, so much fun, because of how many cars I'll be able to test in this way, have some fun, and you know, again, taking requests. I can even bring cars that are not even upgraded, or they're barely upgraded at a few stars or whatever, because hey, it's doable now. Yeah, it's gonna be matched against a bunch of cars, but that's kind of the point, to see in how much or how little sense the rank system, you know, how much or how little sense it makes. Yeah, I think you understand what I'm saying, right? Look at me. I'm telling you, this car do be pretty strong, especially in this rank, given this acceleration. So look at me. Look at me go. And like I said, I always thought, well, to be fair, I didn't know that this multiplayer was going to be a thing. It's just a really neat coincidence that this car that under normal circumstances you wouldn't have much of a reason to be playing with at all in the old multiplayer, over here suddenly like, oh, look at this thing go, because now, well, turns out that it's pretty strong for this rank, I suppose. I don't know if it's pretty strong or the other, I don't know what is the deal with it, but so far it's doing pretty good. So I'm happy about it. I'm happy just being able to drive a bunch of different cars, because that is how I like playing my games, you know. If I have a big garage, I don't want to... Ooh, this guy is catching up. No, never mind, he wrecked. Ooh, RIP, buddy. If I have a big garage, I don't want to drive the same car over and 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 over. No, I would rather drive it a few times because I like it, but then bring another car, just for fun. And this is what this series is all about. Just having some fun with your garage, seeing what you can do in it, and in my case, see how many podiums you can get. You know what? This is gonna be one more podium at it. Oh yeah. So I've faced against the DS. There is a BMW, another BMW, well, the different one, XL Sport, the SE10s, Lancer. Look at that, and Lancer. All right. Now, by the way, what I've noticed is that the main, so far, at least from what I've seen, the difference in rank is going to be about 700 from the lowest to the highest. That is to say that, for example, over here, what's the difference? 400 points between the lowest, which is this, to the highest. But yeah, like looking at the extremes, what I've noticed is that it's indeed about 700 points total. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Nah. Oh, another crash, really? Well, crash counter increased, because, oh boy. Now, this is unfortunately, like I said, a bit of a problem, so I will have to rethink how to do this to change the podium count on the screen, so that I don't need to be alt-tabbing out of the game, because that is what is making the game very unstable. And I've noticed this ever since I was streaming this game when it came out and all of that stuff. Alt-tabbing out of the game, because remember, I'm playing on Windows. For some reason, it makes the game very unstable, and from time to time, it will just crash. And as you can see, it's not extremely rare. The more alt-tabbing that I do, the more of this crashing that is going to happen. But hey, for the time being, at least I have a bunch of fuel, so it's relatively alright. But in cars with low fuel and all of that, I cannot possibly afford to be getting crashes. So I'm really have to be careful on how to do this. But I don't know, I think part of the fun over here is going to be to have the count of the podiums there on the screen, since we're, well, doing a podium count, right? But what do you guys say? Should we not even care about having that counter? But then how are we gonna, be counting it? Unless you guys are going to be wanting to count it on the comments. I have no idea. You guys need to provide me some more feedback as to how we can do this differently. Or hopefully, GameLoft is gonna fix the game for it to not be as unstable, where it's gonna be crashing if I'm alt-tabbing out of it, which is something that you normally do in any software. So hey, GameLoft, any chance you want to look into this? Man, that's gonna be another first place. But you know what? 5 players. All right, I'm not gonna count this one because, no, wait a second, it was actually 6 players, just someone disconnected. All right, no, never mind, that does make it count. So that's gonna be another podium for the counter. And except for the crashes, I think this is quite the introduction to this series, with driving a car that is getting me basically podiums on every race. Is this a very strong car? Again, I don't know. I'm just so happy to be able to drive it, because, oh boy. Now again, because this is Ghost Slipstream, I guess the idea would be to bring fast cars. But in Class D, I don't think it makes too much of a difference. But like I said, I'm gonna be taking some requests, so if you guys want to give me some requests there in the comments, I'll be reading them and choosing possibly one of them, unless nobody requests a car that I have or a car that is fun or whatever, and then I'll just do a selection myself. But I'll try to see, or rather, I will look into what you guys are suggesting, and if there's something fun or something that I believe is gonna be interesting, why not? Let's make a video on it. Oh, stop spinning, will you? Jesus Christ. I'm fine. All right, what is that first place? Because holy moly, doing really good. Now, something else fun that I find fun about this multiplayer series, precisely how there's not a lot of rewards to get in this multiplayer series. There's not a ton of score, and I think that's kind of neat, because it makes it so that people are going to be able to get to the rewards really quickly, so they don't need to worry too much about it. And once they're done with it, if they were only playing for the rewards, they will stop playing it. And that leaves everybody else who is just gonna play this to chill, like myself, and to have some fun and do some exploration with other cars and whatnot. So to me, this is an absolute W in terms of a game mode, or a multiplayer game mode that GameLoft added. I don't know, I'm just having so much fun with this thing. It's unbelievable. All right, you know what that's called? That's another podium. Jesus Christ. All right, look at that. Defeated by the Volkswagen. Once again, the Volkswagen XL Sport. Man, is that car strong and we just didn't know? 4 seconds ahead of me. Jesus Christ. All right, and I did beat all of this other stuff. All right, neat. Very neat. Okay, I'm just nervous every time that I continue recording. I'm nervous that the game is gonna crash. I changed the color of my car once again to a beautiful yellowy orange tone, because you know that I love cars in orange and whatnot. But this track might not be fantastic for me, because once again, kind of top speed oriented track, but you know, maybe there's a good chance here. Oh boy. So yeah, I don't know. I really don't know how I'm gonna be doing this without alt-tabbing to increase the counters over there. But did I? Oh Jesus! I hope that I'm not forgetting any race, and that I'm not gonna be something dumb like, oh, I didn't update it this time, and oh, DBT, you missed out a podium, or hey, DBT, you counted one too many podiums, and now this video is a lie. You lied for the entirety, you know. So yeah, we will see how that goes. Now I'm starting to wonder. Maybe it's not that this car is so strong. Maybe it's just that players playing around this rank are just not super, what would I say, super experienced. So I would imagine that you're gonna find higher and more difficult to position the higher you go on the ranks that you're playing at. But again, it's a little bit of an exploration, like I said, of even very low ranks like this to considerably higher ranks, and cards that are at full stars or cards that are at half stars, things like that, right? What? Oh man, like I said, you have no idea how happy this game mode makes me. All right, that's gonna be one more podium. In fact, that's gonna be the last podium for today. Once again, if you're enjoying this series, again, let me know in the comments, hit the like button, all of that good stuff. That's gonna do it for today. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.